Hello everybody and welcome to the third and last part of my very first episode of Even an Idiot Can Do This. Okay, now as I told you yesterday, what we're going to do today is dip some buckeyes. So I want to teach you how to do that. It's very simple. What you need is a double boiler pan. If you do not have a double boiler pan, what you need to do is get your set of pots out and you find a big one and then you find the little one just right above that that fits into it. So that's what I do. I don't have a double boiler. Now what you need to do is in the bottom one you need to fill it up with warm water and you put it on the stove and you put it either medium or just right before high, and then you put the little pan inside of it, because what will happen is if you put the chocolate directly on the stove in one pan, it's going to burn it and stick to the pan and it's going to taste really nasty. Now I've already mixed up chocolate, so I'm just going to show you what you need for one batch of buckeyes. Okay, you'll get your paraffin, your wax, and it'll be a bar about this size. Now what you need to do is cut it in the middle, we'll make a line, and then you break it in half. So you're actually going to end up with one that size after you bust it in half. Okay. Now after you put your paraffin on the bottom of the pan, you take either a big Hershey bar or a 12-ounce pack of chocolate chips and you rip them open, or manual labor, you do the cutting with the scissors and you put them in the pan. And every now and then you'll want to go to the stove and you'll want to stir, make sure there's no clumps or anything. See, right now, we got nice thick chocolate there, good for buckeye dipping. Okay, so you got your chocolate done, and then what you do now, you find yourself a box of toothpicks. You get a plate, put some wax paper on it, and then you take, not all of them, but some of your buckeye balls out of the refrigerator. If you take them all out of the refrigerator, what's going to happen is while you're dipping, some of them on the plate are going to get warm, then they're going to be really hard to dip. Oh look, I got chocolate on my thumb. Woo! So what you do is, I'm going to put this like this so you can see what I'm doing. You take a toothpick, you take a chocolate or a peanut butter ball, and you put the toothpick in there, and I like to shove it down until it's like down at the bottom. You can feel it. And then you just gently dip into the chocolate and you pull it up, leaving a little bit of peanut butter on top. And then you turn it gently. And now see, what happens is the wax makes it so the chocolate dries a lot quicker. And you just keep turning from side to side for a little bit. And then you put it with the toothpick facing up. And what you'll want to do is you'll want to gently, you put your fingers right there on the toothpick, just right above the peanut butter, and you'll want to gently pull the toothpick out. You don't want to pull it out really hard. Okay. So what you got now is you got your buckeye. And after you get them all done, what you'll do is you'll take them one at a time, and you'll take your finger, just pat around, and you'll cover up the hole where the toothpick was. So now you've got a candy that looks like a buckeye nut. So for the holiday season, you can actually be a nut that eats a nut. How great is that? So we'll do a few more here on camera. Remember, take your toothpick, dip it gently in the chocolate, pull it up, let a little bit drip, you turn it to its side, and then you just start turning After you get good at this, you can do it like this and turn it really fast. See, that's how I do it. I turn it really fast, it dries fast, and then you put it down on your thing. Now, as you can tell, I don't have Christmas music playing. I had it playing, but I wanted to make sure that I got all of this right with you guys. You see? Now, I'm wondering, how many of you lost sleep last night wondering if I really spit in the buckeyes? I know. I had some people ask me today, what was that all about? You know, one of my friends, said she really cracked up over it. But let me tell you, I did not spit in the buckeyes. As tempting as it was, I didn't. And the only reason I didn't, because I eat these too. But no, I'm going to use these and pass them out as gifts. People love them. Buckeyes are wonderful for the holidays. They're great to eat. Everybody loves them. Now, I've been silly with this program, but I want to get a little serious. We have our Buckeyes and we give gifts, but I just want to make sure, anybody that watches this, that we never forget the real meaning of Christmas. Christmas we celebrate that, Jesus came to earth as a man, but what you gotta remember is the significance of that. Jesus came to earth as a man, but with that, he brought salvation. Had we not had Jesus Christ come to earth, we wouldn't have the blood, we wouldn't have the salvation. And that's really important to remember. Jesus made it possible for us to, get our ticket to heaven. He took our penalty for us. After Jesus, we didn't have to sacrifice animals anymore and go through crazy rituals. Jesus paid the price for us. And how wonderful is it that we can celebrate his birthday to this day? There's people that try to take it away from us, but so far, they haven't been too successful. God will make a way for his children to be heard. So I just wanted to, bring that up and say a little bit about it. It's so true what they say in some of their signs that you see around during Christmas time. Jesus is the reason for the season. And he is, and you should never forget that. We get so caught up in our holiday shopping, going to look at the lights, and buying candy canes and drinking eggnog, and all that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. But you gotta remember, had it not been for Jesus Christ, we wouldn't have that. So, with that, I am going to end part 3 of Even an Idiot Can Do It. And stay tuned, I've got some really, really funny, bizarre stuff, planned for January. And you all take care. Have a Merry Christmas. God bless.